Like I would love to have you partner because we share the exact same avatar. We share its leadership, it's CEOs and presidents of companies that I serve and that CEOs and presidents of companies that you serve. And I want to help you grow. And I want to be able to have a marketing budget for our podcast as well, so we can get in front of even more people. So I want to give you a deal. Eventually, it's just going to be 10 grand a month for a year contract. Okay. So what you're basically doing here is called anchoring. Write it down if you don't know what it is. But I'm anchoring them on the price and the contract right now. I'm saying eventually I'm going to give you, I just want to give you a deal. I want to partner with you. And so eventually I'm going to charge, 10 grand a month for a 12-month minimum commitment. But I'd really like to start off with you where it was just, $3,500 for 6 months. And if you love it, you keep doing it. Yeah, I might raise the price up to 10 grand after 6 months, but that's you'd be able to make that determination. Like when you see, listen how I say this, when you see that it's worth it, when you see that it's worth it, that this is a sales copy, guys. When you see that it's worth it. So it's going to be eventually 10 grand a month for a 12-month contract. And I just want to start with you like right now and just do it at 3,500. Do a 6 month, because you're not going to get value if you do it less than 6 months. You got to be on for a while. You got to really stay in front of the audience. So I think 6 month minimum, we'll just drop it down to 3,500. And maybe after the 6 months, if you love it and you're seeing that you're getting the results, you can stay with it. I don't know what I'll pull the price to after, but are you good just like joining me for the next 6 months and seeing what it's like? Honestly, everybody who's, all but two, honestly. One client, she had to call 2 people. And so big deal. She made 2 phone calls instead of 1 phone call. The rest of the clients made it on the first phone call, except for that one person that I briefly mentioned that never got a sponsor because he was going after just these giant companies with gatekeepers that he couldn't figure out how to get in. And I didn't know how to tell him how to get in. So he didn't end up getting a sponsor, but everybody else has gotten plenty of money. They're making 2,500, 3,500, 4,500, 5,000, 6,000, and even 10 and 20,000. One's making 22,000 a month since they started working with us. So it happens. I mean, you pay a certain amount of marketing with my company. Let's say it's paid advertising. You give us $2,500 a month. You should easily be able to make 2,500 to 6,000 a month easily. And the benefit, even if you were at the lowest end where you're just breaking even, then at least you're touching more lives and having a higher probability, let's say for Nate Bailey, a higher probability for him to make those more consistent $50,000 sales where a company hires him for, let's just say $5 grand a month for 12 months, it's $60,000. And if he just brought in 1 client a month like that in a whole month, right? If he just brought in a new person every 30 days, then that's like I believe that's $700,000 this year that Nate could make, not let alone everything getting paid for by his sponsor. So that's what I want you to be thinking. I want you to be thinking of what kind of person do I want to be part of my show? Do I want an advertiser or do I want a partner? Do I want an advertiser that does CPM and I make $2 to $6 per episode? Or do I reach out to the right person with ayahuasca or whatever it is, and I'd be making $5,000, $6,000 a month consistently through my podcast, but only paying $2,500